What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, Hezo, aka the man with the plan, aka the one and only. Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a long minute since I've done one of these. Just don't question. I know it's been a long minute since y'all seen your boy. I know y'all been missing me, but hey, I'm gonna get to that in just a minute. I'm gonna do this basic, simple stuff that every other YouTuber be doing. They like to hit the simple like, subscribe, everything else. Because right now I'm sitting on like 25 since the last time I checked, and I know I haven't posted very much for me to get the higher subscribers and stuff. But hey, you feel me? I'm gonna start posting just a bit more for what I'm gonna be doing, because I got a little surprise for y'all. Y'all may see it in this video, may not, depending on how I feel about you and how much I like y'all. Alright, let's get the story time. I'm gonna start from the very beginning. Since that last video I posted with the dirt bikes and stuff like that, I was in like the transitional phase of not knowing what I really want to do with my life and still trying to figure that out. And I was just doing like the basic stuff, just working on the bikes and just going to work, and then I just felt like I was in a really deep slump at that point. So I was just watching YouTube at one point and I saw an ad, those very pesky things. But in the midst of one of those ads that I was seeing, there's something about like a motorcycle technician school. So I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty interesting. I'm gonna look into that. But it was just something for me to look into. I wasn't really doing nothing about it until something at work happened, and one thing led to another. I was like, well, I ain't got nothing else really to lose at the moment, so let me go ahead and apply for this school and see what I get. Because school, you usually gotta wait like weeks in advance and to see what they say and all that extra stuff. You get right ACEs and stuff like that. But with this UTI school, I come to find out that I didn't need to do all that, and then they literally responded back by calling me within like 2 to 3 days of me putting in the inquiry of learning more about the school. So I went going down that rabbit hole. One thing led to another. I got accepted into the school, and then school started literally that September, and I had a music festival that I was going to at the first or second weekend of that September, not sure. But school nonetheless started literally the end of September, and I applied like in November. So I was like, wow, this feels like it's a really life-changing thing. Do I really want to do this? Because come to find out, the school is in Florida, and I lived in South Carolina. So I was like, do I really want to do this? Yay or nay? So I talked. That was rude. But I talked to my peoples and see what they think would be a good option for me to do it, to see if I should go forward with it. And they was like really surprisingly really supportive with it. I wouldn't say surprisingly, but they was like really supportive, which made me feel comfortable about what I was doing and to see if I really enjoyed it or not. So after the music festival, I made a couple clips here and there in between this part. And that. That was all kinds of fun, good music. I really didn't have any friends to go with, and knowing me, I'm not really much of a social butterfly, so I didn't make any friends while there. At least I made one, and I became friends with friends, but that was at the end of that. That's beside the point. We're not talking about that. We're talking about school. So, after that, I drove from Georgia, where the festival was, all the way down to Orlando, where the school is. And then I did all my sign-ups and all that fun stuff. And then, let me see, this camera seems a little too dark. Let me fix this. Give me a second. Seems really dark. What filter? Turn the filter off. I want you to be bright so you can see me. Be positive. How's that look? I think I look too bright. Hold on. 237. So, back to the story. Where was I? Okay, yeah, I applied for the school, and then they got me set up with an apartment and roommates and all that extra stuff, which is pretty cool. See if I can make friends by that. And then I finally got set up, first day of school, everything was good. So, to talk more about the school, it's a 52-week program, more or less like 10 months or so. And we go over talking about how the history of motorcycles, how motorcycles work, the ins, the outs, the suspension, the whole 9 yards about motorcycle mechanics. And I find like that doing this really brings me joy, and what really makes me happy. So every time I'm in class, I just have like the biggest smile on my face because I'm doing something that really makes me feel like I have purpose in my life. It really gives me joy. So that's more or less story time, which brings us to present day, which I'm still in the school, but school is over in July, and we're in March, so I got a couple more months left down here. So whether or not I want to still live in Florida, I don't know. But in the meantime, I got me a new car at least. That's going to be fun. You're going to see that on the channel. That may be in this video, depending on how long this story time is. So I may show a little bit of it here and there on what it looks like. I wouldn't say show you here and there. I'll show you what the car looks like. And I have a lot of plans for this car. What I'm planning, I don't want to like go completely crazy, but I want to do a few things to it, which I personally would think it looks good to me, and which I think I would like. So, after all that, I will show you the car. Alright, so this is the car that we got. It is a 2013 Infiniti G37. And there's some things that we're going to be doing to it. Some things such as we're going to be changing the color of the wheels, adding a special thing to the back, and doing little small things here and there to the interior. There may be a few other things that I may add, but I'm not exactly sure. But I'm going to surely take all you guys on for the ride. I may have started some of these mods already, so that's why we're sitting right here. I may show a few pictures here and there what the car still looks like before I added the mods. And then in more videos, we're going to show what I did after that. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and then I'll surely catch you guys in the next one.